Alright, so the global 7th year anniversary is officially arriving in less than 2 weeks, whereas JP has their tanabata celebration coming up in less than a week. So I'm mostly gonna be talking about global, but just to give you guys a heads up, that's what's happening in the moment. A preview for the tanabata LR should be coming up in literally 2 days from now. So we'll see what we can expect. But here we go. I think we could talk about like what things we should be happening or should be coming for the 7th year anniversary on day one. Countdown celebration is pretty obvious. For those who are not very familiar with the countdown stuff, we usually get like I think 10, very few things in here. Oh yeah, missions, all that stuff. Story events are returning, all that stuff. I don't know. Okay, I don't know about this. I forget if we had this on global. They do have login bonus screens, loading screens and everything. That's pretty neat. And the countdown login bonus itself, essentially you're getting about 10 Dragon Stones and I think 35 tickets. It's pretty straightforward. And there we go. So starting day one, you will be getting oh my god, you'll be getting the first copy of the free-to-play tech Goku and Vegeta, which are right here. I don't think I did a showcase on these guys, but if I did, they are the Pure Saiyans lead 3 key 77%, just a free-to-play lead for the Pure Saiyans, which is pretty good, pretty decent in my opinion. They raise attack and defense for 7 turns, which is because of their stats. Sure. The stats may not be the craziest, but it's still a pretty damn good super attack effect. Very good for long events. And they also get 77% attack and defense at the start of turn, get 1 key and additional 11% attack and defense at the start of every turn, up to a max of 7 key and 77% attack and defense. They get an additional 77% attack starting from the 7th turn, and then they get a guaranteed crit with 7 or more key spreads, which they don't have any orb changing, which is fine. You will be getting the rest of their copies through missions. I believe they are dispersed as well. So I don't think you'll be getting all of them in part one. If my memory is correct, you won't be able to get all of their copies until part 3. I think that's how it works. But I've seen Truth show them off already. I think they're pretty decent in my opinion. But that's just going up from the top of my head. It's been a hot minute since I took a look at those guys. EX part, I don't think it's going to exist because it's been replaced by having these guys coming into global super early as hell. The only thing that should be coming is literally just the LR EZAs for these guys. That's pretty much it. And some extra missions will be added into part 3, I assume. But outside of that, day 1, we should just be getting if I go into here, we should be getting a guaranteed number of 30 stones, I believe, and then an X amount of tickets, plus, an X amount of the 77 summoning tickets, and also, if I recall, I think a red dragon stone? I believe? Oh my god, it's been a hot minute. But, oh yeah, that's it. A God Dragonstone 16, 77 special summoning tickets, 30 Dragonstones, and a copy of them. And a copy of the tech unit. There we go. That's it. There we go. That did not click in my head for like 30 seconds straight. And also, keep in mind, Boss Rush has not yet to be announced yet. There should be a Boss Rush coming in fairly soon. An announcement should be coming in fairly soon. That should be a good number of stones needed to be added. Another 30 stones, or is it 35? I think it's 35. What else? The Dual Dokkan Fest will always come, I believe, the day after the celebration starts. So I believe on the 7th we should be seeing the Dual Dokkan Fest banners for the gods and the monkey boys. They are insanely powerful, still insane till this day. Doesn't matter, even if the start of the 200% leads were started by I think Vegeta. It doesn't matter. These guys are insane. Their leader skills are insane. Their passives are insane. Their transformations, their animations are insane. There's no end to them. Trust me. They do have their own specific cases depending on the teams that you run them on, but they both can be run on their actual teams together. This one, I talked about this yesterday. I'm gonna talk about it again. The tickets you'll be needing for these will be coming through login bonus and through missions. They will be dispersed. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be talking about another video on how to get them all again, because let's be honest, people cannot read. And I believe this is the Godstone I'm talking about. I'm not sure what Global has at the moment. I think they're on Godstone 14. I think so. Yeah, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're on Godstone 14. Global should be getting Godstone 15 by the anniversary when the anniversary begins. And I don't think I have the obligation to tell you which zone unit you should pick up. But I think some of the characters should be added into here by the time they come out. So hopefully these two come out actually, because that's when the units were. Oh my god, that is okay. That's sure. The page is unresponsive. I don't care. Purple Dragonstone, I don't think I have to go into too in depth because it's obvious. Anniversary has amazing sales. And I don't think you should. Oh, yeah, Red Zone. Oh, yeah, that's right, Red Zone. You guys should be getting an announcement for Red Zone during the countdown celebration. That's correct. And then Boss Rush. That's pretty much what to expect for part 1 of the celebration. Just Boss Rush. The first 4 stages of each of them, I believe, would be revealed, or is it? No, first 2 stages of each. So yeah, 4 stages total. You will be getting tickets when you actually get missions done from the red zone. You should be getting like a ticket banner that has either movie bosses or GT bosses, depending on which one you summon. You do have a chance of getting an LR. It just depends on which one you get. And I don't know what else. Oh yeah, Virtual Dokkan Clash. It's gonna be there. Obviously, Dokkan Battlefield is gonna be like the easiest thing to run in here. I don't think it was hard. Let me check. The last time I took, I duped it on here. Wasn't too long ago, was it? Yeah, so it has been a hot minute since I took a look at this. But this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Just to be fair, it wasn't as hard. There we go. Oh, it's all Gokus and Vegetas. That is right. That's right. It's all Gokus and Vegetas. Holy crap. Okay. Makes sense. I believe this guy has to be beaten oh, yeah, 3 times. So, have fun with that. It just wasn't that hard. It's gonna take a while, for sure. Yeah, so for part 1. Part 2, it's pretty not too straightforward, actually. You still have to farm up your the tickets needed to get on the 77 summon banner, social media campaigns, all that stuff. Oh, the free-to-play units. I did not talk about them yet, huh? Part 1. You won't be able to Dokkan Awaken them, obviously, till part 2, and then easy them in part 3. The units themselves, they're not impressive, in my opinion. The only units I would say are impressive are the LR and Goku and Chi-Chi. For some goddamn reason, I don't know why. The Bulma and Vegeta unit are not that impressive. I've already taken a look at them. I showed them off already on my channel. You could find them. You could look on my channel. I did a showcase on them. But I believe the best linking partner for this unit is the Super Saiyan Vegeta and Bulma, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, they're not that great. And plus, both of their supports are actually so weird. I don't know why they're not as good as I wonder why they're not as good as the 6-year anniversary free-to-play units. I don't know. I guess it is Goku and Vegeta eccentric, so I guess it makes sense. Easy A's for Godku and Vegeta, and Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will be released in Part 2. They're insane Easy A's, especially with Godku. Godku is literally number 1 in my opinion. Just like, come on. Damage reduction against Pure Saiyans and movie bosses. Pure Saiyans. That's an insane damage reduction buff. Especially the amount of Pure Saiyans are in the game already, it just makes sense. But for Gogeta and Omega Shenron, they're really good. Actually, Omega Shenron and Gogeta are very good. They used to be. I personally would say Omega Shenron was trash back in the day until now. They're both really good. And then, the Part 2 banner. Just makes sense. Dikawaka Goku is just disgusting as hell. He does damage like 10 million tops, 10 million at minimum, and 13 million at max. This guy is just more than goddamn destruction. And then Vegeta, I actually have this Vegeta, I'm not gonna lie. I have this Vegeta. He's not bad. If you use him for a world tournament, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to get him up to 24 key. Unless you're really lucky with orbs, or you're just too lazy to deal with all those extra orb changing and just use items to do so. It's not that difficult. I think it's just the fact that they could have swapped it a bit. Could have had his 12 key as his 18 key and his 18 key as his 12 key, but I guess they didn't do that. Would have been smart though. I think lastly, part 3. EX part, I think I'm just gonna hold off the EX part just because there really isn't much to talk about besides just these guys. These guys are insane, by the way. The easy A's for them. I think I've already talked about it. Might as well talk about it again. And then part 3, the easy A's for the free play units, and these guys. These guys are insane. They're very good. Trust me. And then that's that. So I expect the anniversary to be pretty jam-packed in my opinion. Global should be getting barely at least 90% of the same stuff except for like social media campaigns, probably some characters that have already been released on Global that should have been released for the anniversary. You guys know the drill. But here's my question. Let me know how many stones you guys have prepped up for these guys. Let me know how many stones you have already prepped up for them. And as always, guys, I shall see you all in the next one.